Dark clouds loomed overhead, but it has not started raining. It was evening time, and most of the engines were able to head to the sheds just in time before the rain could come. Duck spent the night at Titmus sheds. Some of the engines were there as well, including James. I say, Duck, what train do you pull earlier? Well, James, I pulled a goods train. Oh, I thought you and Oliver mostly pull passengers on your branch line. Well, sometimes we do the goods, in case Donovan and Douglas are too busy. Oh, I understand that, but no offense. Passenger trains are mostly handled by splendid engines like me. I always pull passengers every day. Oh, I thought you can also pull goods trains too. Well, yes, but I prefer pulling passengers, and they prefer me always. Whatever you say, James, said Duck. The engines were all fast asleep as the night sky came. While they were asleep, the rain came. As the engines set off to do their work the next day, they noticed the rivers were high, and the water was reaching the track levels. Howard was flying over Duck's branch line when he saw that the track outside the branch line had been flooded. So he went to warn the Fat Controller, but it was too late. At the yards, James went to a siding to have a rest when he saw the Fat Controller walking towards him. Oh no, I hope he does not give me another job, he said to himself, and he was right. James, you got to rescue Duck. He's stuck in the floodwater. You need to fetch Rocky and rescue him. But sir, I got a passenger train to take later. Well, you better get a move on then. The quicker you rescue Duck, the sooner you'll be back. Fine, sir. Oh, by the way, I thought ducks like being in the water. James, that's not funny. Sorry, sir. James didn't think fetching Rocky was a suitable job for a splendid engine such as himself, but sometimes every engine has to do a job that they don't like. There, that ought to do it. Oh, come on, Rocky, we had to rescue Duck. Oh, okay, James, but you had to wait. I had to get my crane arm secured. Nonsense! Duck is stuck in the water, and the sooner we get him out there, the sooner I can get back to doing something more suitable. And James pulled away before Rocky's crane arm had been secured. Rocky began to sway left and right. We need to stop. I'm swinging about back here. Get a hold of yourself, Rocky. You'll think you'll never respond to an emergency before. Well, James, you're about to cause an accident. Nonsense. Doug had the accident. We're just going to rescue him. Whoa, James, slow down. Rocky's crayon kept swinging about, but James would not stop. Unfortunately, Rocky's crayon began to hit things as they were going along the line. Signposts and fences. As James went past a signal telling him to slow down, Rocky's crayon hit the signal with a club. What was that? What, Rocky? I think I knocked over something. It couldn't be that important. But a signal is very important. Hurry up, James. It's cold and wet in here. Keep your steaming, Duck. We're coming to rescue you. I don't have any steam left, James. The water has put out my firebox. James had to position Rocky in front of him for the rescue. Here you go. Help has arrived. And that's me. Ho 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 ho. I'll be glad to have my wheels on dry tracks again, I can tell you. Honestly, I thought ducks like being in the water. Ha 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 ha. James thought this was very funny, even though he knew Duck wasn't really a duck. Duck isn't even my real name. My real name is Montague. Meanwhile, Arthur was puffing along with some empty trucks. He was puffing very smoothly, but he didn't see any signal warning him to stop or slow down. Whoa, what was that? Oh! Oh! What was that? Oops, sorry, said Arthur. Arthur, what are you doing here? Didn't you see a signal? No, I haven't, James. Arthur backed up so his driver can put up a warning flag. But he never got the chance. Diesel was coming down the same line with the maintenance train, and he didn't even see the signal too. Then it happened again. By this time, Harold had seen what was going on, and he flew back to fetch the fat controller. At the same time, Arthur and Diesel reversed backwards. At last, Rocky managed to lift Duck out of the water. Thank you, Rocky. You're welcome, Duck. Harold landed next to James and Rocky, bringing along the fat controller. How could this happen on my railway? I'm sorry, sir, but it must be my fault. I must have knocked down the signal pole. My crane arm wasn't secured, and I was swinging around. It was nobody's fault. It was an accident. I was in a hurry to go, and Rocky wasn't ready, and... Oh. The fat controller glared at James. Oh, actually, sir, I suppose it was my fault. I didn't give Rocky time to secure his crane arm properly. That's why he was swinging about. I can't say that I am very happy about this, James, but I am proud of you for admitting what you had done. Perhaps it would be best if you made amends by pulling Dux's trucks while his firebox dries out. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. Rocky and Duck didn't say anything else. They looked at each other and grinned. Pulling trucks may not be his favorite job, and James knows that he can't always do the jobs he likes best. But so long as the sun is shining, he is a very splendid looking bright red engine.